ACH Entertainment presents Tips for Spicing Things Up. And here with this week's recipe is Chase Hardy.
Hello and welcome to today's show. This is Tips for Spicing Things Up, and on today's show, I'll be showing you how to make a different type of grilled cheese sandwich. I know everyone always thinks of the same thing, like, oh, my mom used to make it, she makes it on the stove top, she puts butter on it, all those bad things that are for you. But on today's show, we're going to show you a little bit of something different that you can actually kind of just spice it up a little bit, change things up. Who doesn't like change, right? So what we're going to do, instead of going with like the regular old plain Jane cheddar cheese or Parmesan or something like that, like that's kid stuff, man. We're going to go with more of a grown-up type of cheese. Right here in this bag, I know it's a little hard to see, but I'm going to kind of go through all of these cheeses right here. This is a dill Havarti, which is a nice soft cheese, and it actually has a little bit of dill in there, so it gives it that extra little bit of a flavor. Over here in this one, I'll actually pull some out, is smoked Gouda, which I went ahead and got these pre-sliced because these are the ones I'm going to work with today. But it's smoked Gouda. It has that nice smoky flavor. It's going to be sort of a have a little bit of a bacony taste to it, I guess you'd say. I really like it. These are like my top two cheeses right here that I go with whenever I do this. You can also you can get a little crazy over here. You can go with some goat cheese. I know a lot of people don't know what this is. It's more of a softer cheese. I went ahead and just chose garlic and herb. It's actually really good. Any of these cheeses actually go great with like cheese plates or anything, but that's kind of how I got this idea. I used to work for a place that was a wine bistro, so we did different types of things like this, and we actually had like a create your own grilled cheese, which was awesome. People loved it, and so that's kind of what gave me the idea for this show. I'm showing you today. This cheese over here is called Beemster. It's a Dutch cheese, and it kind of has a smooth flavor to it. You can buy it like this. You can buy them sliced. You know, I recommend buying them sliced. It's just a lot easier that way. But okay, we're going to go ahead and kind of get things started. First of all, I mean, you can buy any sort of bread. I kind of like going a little bit healthy, so I got the 12 grain here. And what you're going to want to do, first of all, you want to have a plate. Always make sure your hands are clean. Before the show started, I washed them and sanitized them. So you're going to want to make sure that is what you do. So you want to go ahead and it's a little bit unorthodox, but I have apricot jam here, which a lot of people have been telling me. You know, I've told people about it, and they, you know, oh God, what is that? Like, they don't understand it because they haven't tried it, but it's something that's excellent. You can go ahead and kind of put some jam on there. I don't know about you, but I like a lot, so that's just kind of what I do. You're going to want to spread it on there. I might even need more just because it's the way I am. I actually forgot a butter knife today on today's show, and no one on set had one, so we're just going to go ahead and go with the more steak knife here. You know, improvise sometimes, you know. Okay, guys. Well, as we're getting this going here, we're going to take a quick commercial break here in just a second. But I encourage you to try different sorts of jams. So whenever you go to the store, kind of go check out what they have. I encourage experimenting because that's the best thing to do. But we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
You've heard about it in the news. You've seen it on TV. They are a threat to you and your family. Zombies. How will you protect yourself against the zombie apocalypse? With Brain cereal. Packed with synthetic brain flavors, zombies will love it. Zombies won't be tempted to come after you and your family. And Brain cereal is safe for the whole family to enjoy. So buy today and keep your family safe.
And welcome back to the show. I've actually, during the break, I started making a little bit more more sandwiches over here because our crew. I know they like to eat, and they probably haven't eaten all day if they're like me. So I know after this show they're going to want to dive on into some of this, hopefully. So I'm going to go ahead and make this one real quick and kind of get this going here for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one that's the smoked Gouda cheese. So what we're going to do is we're going to place that on there. I'm going to go ahead. I like a lot of everything, so you know, I like a lot of jam, I like a lot of cheese. It's just really however you prefer it. And then I'm going to do one of this dill Havarti here, which I've already kind of experimented with some of these. So I know it tastes good. I actually went and bought these at Fresh, because you can't really buy this type of cheese at Walmart. They don't have that type of stuff there. But I'll tell you what they do have. They have this great panini press here that I got. I actually bought it for like 25 bucks, and it's a great gift. I recommend it if you want to give it to your mom for Christmas. That would be great. She'd love something like this. And what you're going to want to do, luckily I found one that stops. It actually has a little knob here where you can turn, and it'll actually adjust to where you can set it. What you're wanting to do is you want to get it nice and close, and you can kind of hear the sizzle start to happen. I don't have a lot of room on here. I would put this other bread, but here in a minute we're actually going to throw the other ones on there. And now it's going to try and break on me. After I try to show you how it happens, it wants to break and not close there for me. Oh yeah, and you get it real close on there and you can really hear it sizzle. But like I said, these cheeses over here, they're a little bit more expensive than like your regular cheddar cheese or anything. That's just because they're better, let's be honest. So like this one, I bought a half pound of the smoked Gouda here, and it cost me $5.40. But that's not too bad of a price. The dill Havarti over here only cost me $4.32, which isn't bad for half pound. And I mean, I recommend that you can put these on any types of sandwiches. You can put them on burgers. You can put them on regular sandwiches. You can do whatever you want. You can also always toss them on the panini press as well. Let's go ahead and check them out here and kind of see how they're doing. Oh man, everything smells great. I can't decide whether I'm turning it the right way or the wrong way here. So what we're going to do, well, did I break it? This might not be the best thing to buy for them. Let's see here. Well, I'm not quite sure what's going on with this, but we'll figure that out here in just 1 second. Oh, crap. Kind of get this off of here. And then you can kind of sneak these on here if you want, and kind of get that going. I'm going to try to get these set up here in just a second. We're going to go ahead. We're going to flip these on here very carefully. Okay. And then kind of get that going. Don't want to get too close. I want to burn your fingers like I just did multiple times. But you're going to want to set those on there and press it. And then from there, it's going to kind of cook both sides of it, which is going to make it great for when you're eating the sandwich. Boy, I didn't really see this coming, this thing breaking here, but we'll figure it out. So what you're going to want to do, leave those on there for about, I don't know, a minute or two, and they'll come out perfect. We actually are taping this show, and we'll be putting it on the internet as well. So if you'd like, you can go online and check out the rest of the show. I know we ran out a little bit of time on here, but if you want to, go to www.simpletips.com, and we'll kind of show you the rest of the show. So we'll see you then.